If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, get a dog, they said. It'd be fun, they said. And you have a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out and starting your week with me. Happy Monday to you. This is April Fool's Day adjacent, so I will continue to remind everyone as I am going to be pranked. Apparently, the fuse has already been lit on the prank for me from Queen Bee, so I'm just going to have to figure what that. I just have to deal. Just take my licks. This is just all it is. I mean, this is her holiday. This is her Super Bowl. This is her Christmas, New Year's, Easter, name every major holiday all wrapped into one. April Fool's Day for her is what she loves to do. So just a reminder, tomorrow people are going to be punking you and pranking you. And what's up, Grizz? And just yeah, whatever. Just know what's coming. Especially anyone in Queen Bee's world, you are going to get punked. That's all. She lives for this thing. She has a giant bag, like for all the people. Like everybody has something in there that they're going to get pranked on. Maybe not appropriate to bring my prank up from last year, which you did to me, but anyway, it is April Fool's Day adjacent. So be ready, be prepared, be vigilant. I say, Eddie, and you just miss you guys. Oh man, I did meet Alfred there, and man, that really sucks that you and Amy. Yeah, we've had a hell of a weekend. So let me explain. Let me just back it up, and I really appreciate you guys going out there. I hope you guys had a good time. We'll definitely do a lot of these kinds of things throughout the year. So here's the deal. On Friday night, I decided to get my Boone, my dog, a new kennel. And then I got I got a big one. It was on sale. I was like, oh, this is rad, because Queen Bee and I have an event to go to. So just a couple hours, no big deal. Just a couple hours up the road. In that couple hours, Boone had completely destroyed the kennel. He had pulled the door inward, and they pulled the door inward and tore up his bed, and then got out of his kennel and tore up my blinds. I don't know what the hell he did on the couch, and he was totally, completely freaked out. So I spent Friday kind of concerned, because now I have the expo, the Game and Fish Expo. And if you guys don't know, that's what we were doing out there. That's what Eddie and Grizz are talking about there. And I'm really, really bummed out that I missed you guys. But I hope you got to chat with the commissioner. He's a good dude. There was this on Saturday. There was this anxiety because I had no alternatives. Was I going to go get one of those, those look like prison crates? Have you seen these online? Yeah. Oh, Mrs. Grizz was there too. Dang it. Okay. Sorry, guys. You'll understand as I go through this, as I kind of recap this story. The issue with the issue with the kennel. So I was like, I don't want to go spend $2,000 or $1,000 on a kennel. But then I thought, okay, well, how much are new blinds? How much is a new couch? How much is in the market? If anybody has any good ideas for kennels, let me know, because this guy has serious separation anxiety, huge separation anxiety. So I'm thinking, what do I do on Saturday? Queen Bee and I are supposed to be out there at 7:30, 8 o'clock. And we're going to be there till about noon to 3 o'clock, depending on, when we can dip out of there and what the vibe is. I had to put them in the garage. What you mean, build your own? What are you talking about, build your own? Grizz, what am I going to do? Learn how to get on YouTube and learn how to weld? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah. Made out of what, wood? Man, come on. I don't have that time or skills to do that. I could build a square box with some wood. I think I could pull that off, but ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. Hardwood. I think this dude would chew through all that stuff. So anyway, we ended up making the garage a kennel. So the garage was nice and cool and wonderful, and his toys and his bed and his everything out there. And it was just nice. It was just wide open, and he just got to hang out. And something, the dude did pretty damn good. I felt bad because we were there longer than we wanted to be. I don't know how the traffic was getting out of there, Grizz, on Sunday, but the traffic getting out of there on Saturday, because Queen Bee and I had to park in Gen Pop, it was atrocious. It took about 45 minutes to get out of there. And so I was really anxious to get home to the dog, and the dog did great. He was happy. He peed out there once, but no big deal. But that was get a dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Then so now I'm thinking, okay, Sunday we got to go out there again. We got to do this again. I don't want to leave him out there. And I noticed that people were having all their dogs there. People rolling around with their dogs this entire time. Queen Bee's like, take the dog, take Boone. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should take Boone. Should I take Boone? We ended up taking Boone, and I got to tell you something. That little stud acted like a champion the entire time. I think he barked once, and it was like a hey kind of bark. That was it. And he just hung out. He slept. He laid down right at our little booth. He just laid down and slept. I walked him around a couple times. Yeah. There's the Eddie. There he is. The Grizz was looking for. And Eddie, I'm sorry I missed you, man. Really, really sorry I missed you. That sucks. But we did have to get out of there. I mean, it was in working with Wildlife for Tomorrow. It is such a cool thing that I get to do, and I get to work with really cool people, including Queen Bee, obviously. But that's an entire weekend. An entire weekend of my life is just gone. Standing behind a table saying, hey, do you know about Wildlife for Tomorrow? Would you like to hear that the Game and Fish Department does not receive $1 from the Arizona General Tax Fund? Went all over, just all day, giving away stickers and little tattoos. I know, Eddie. I said you guys just missed it. I wish you would have pointed to where the vendor parking was, and y'all would just come out there and hollered, just scream something. I would have heard you. I would have heard you. There was Gene came up to me, and I was sending intern Beans a text. I was actually sending her a picture of Boone at the table, and somebody said Mike Russell. I'm like, oh, scared the bejesus out of me. And then I popped up, and I was way excited to like, I'm just so excited to meet you guys, and I'm really, really bummed out, Eddie, that I didn't get to shake your hand, my man. But yeah, we had to at some point get out there and say, something, it's a Sunday. Can we go out and maybe have a little fun, lay by the pool, so to speak? Wanted to get there on Saturday morning, but got busy and other things and didn't. It's a cool event. I hope Eddie and Grizzle come with me on it. It really is. I mean, for a free family event like that, it's pretty rad. And there's a lot of shooting to do. A lot of shooting. So if you're into shooting, that's fun as well. I don't know if you guys got over and saw the bald eagle. That was one of the coolest. I just love seeing bald eagles up close. Them and owls are just the two coolest things I think I could ever lay my eyes on. Yeah. I said, wait a second. I saw you. He was wearing that shirt because I thought that shirt was hilarious. Eddie, I saw you. How did I not see Grizz? Eddie, I did see you. You were walking right in front of me. That was the funniest shirt. Wait, is it say this is the Eddie you're looking for? Is this the famous Eddie everyone's talking about or something like that? What did it say? Because I saw a shirt that said exactly that. I wanted Eddie. Let me know what that shirt said, because that is obviously alluding to Eddie Van Halen, and I thought that was hilarious because I'm a big Van Halen fan. Yeah. He's got a band on it. That's cool. Oh, and guys, if you could send good vibes, thoughts, prayers, however you do what you do. Intern Nuge launched off of a trampoline this weekend, the death traps that they are, and fractured a vertebrae and has a solid concussion. Yeah. Have kids, they said. I'm the legendary Eddie that you all heard about. I saw you. Dude, you were standing in front of me. That is funny. Okay, at least I missed Grizz and Mrs. Grizz, but at least I saw you and I saw that shirt. That is freaking hilarious. I knew it, buddy. God, dog, I didn't put two and two together. I just didn't. I just saw the shirt and thought it was funny. Yeah, but we're right there in that little section with the dogs and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Nuge, he's on bed rest. I just sent him a note. He's at his mom's right now, but he'll be here Wednesday. So I just sent him he's got a brace on it. It's the T12 vertebrae. Yeah. I said that Tom Brady vertebrae is pretty tough. And then after I sent it, that dad joke there, I realized that Tom Brady's brand is TB12 and not T12. So I sent him another text saying these dad jokes are backbreaking work. You're welcome. All right. Let's see. Happy to hear that my son and I both donated 100. Oh, right on. Had the American Hero booth across the way. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, those some good dudes. And it's cool because we get to, we start milling around and we get to know each other and we start chatting it up with people. That's a good group. Good group there for sure, man. That's really, really cool. Yeah, we show up there and there was a Canyon cooler there. I was like, what in the what? And Jason from Canyon Healers just said, yeah, I just thought I'd just throw one in for you guys to raffle off. And I was like, that's so cool. Yeah, it's so very, very cool. Yeah, but I just love the critter groups that are there. I love all the auctions that are there. Did you guys go see the asset forfeiture tent? There are people, so understand this. If you are caught poaching, the Game and Fish Department takes everything. Not everything. If you're caught poaching on the res, they take everything. If you get caught poaching on the res, there's a story the commissioner was telling me about somebody recently that got caught poaching on the res. Don't know which one, but they had all of their stuff taken from them. They had the animal taken from them. They had their firearms taken from them. They had probably boots taken from them. The only reason why the res cop did not take the truck is because the truck was registered in someone else's name. It was registered in their parents' name. Other than that, if it was registered in their name, they'd been walking home. They take everything. So there's this whole tent that just has all of this cool stuff in it. And people get out there. What up, Lynn? People, I don't know if you guys were there. I don't think you guys were there first thing in the morning, but people were running. There were people on the tram. There's this tram going back and forth at Arizona Game and Fish Expo. There's a tram going back and forth from the parking lot, that mile-ish kind of stretch. And people were jumping off of the tram, getting on the tram, saw the tent that had the asset forfeiture stuff in it, and then jumped off the thing. And I'll tell you this. So I was talking to the commissioner about it because Queen Bee's dad was there, and Queen Bee's dad is an asset forfeiture attorney. So this was like kind of his wheelhouse. Like, holy cow, this is really cool. He's talking to the commissioner about this. And I said, and I was listening. Excuse me, I didn't say. And I was listening in on one of the craziest things I'd ever heard. So when they'll take these mounts, they'll show up in these people's homes, and they'll be like, "You poached that elk. We're taking the entire shoulder mount. We're taking that, or we're taking the rack. We're taking whatever." You want to hear something crazy? The poachers actually show up to the expo to buy their stuff. And the Game and Fish people recognize them. They're like, dude, the road. Get it? What in the hell? And he said there's people come back 3, 4, 5 times. They just keep coming back. It is the craziest thing. Craziest thing, man. Oh yeah, Grizz. It was a melt. It's just a melt. That's what I love. What I love about the States. What I love about Game and Fish. What I love about the outdoors. Just everything, man. It's just there's so much. What do you guys think of that? Let me talk about that. Let me see here. Let me talk about this. What do you think about that? Like, if you came over to my house and you saw a elk mount on the wall. I'm a European mount guy. I'm a skull mount dude. I don't do the whole shoulder mount deal. I don't want anything I shot looking at me. I think you guys will probably come with that. Every day you come out into your living room and you look at that animal's looking at you. I just don't know. Nope. I don't like that kind of emotional damage. But what do you think about that? If you came into my house and there was a shoulder mount elk, and I said, yeah, I bought that at the Game and Fish Expo. Or there's a javelina mount. I'm like, yeah, I bought that at the Game and Fish Expo. And is that an outdoorsman version of stolen valor? Obviously, stolen valor is a lot heftier offense. But you're faking the funk, aren't you? If people roll in your house and you have mounts that you didn't mount, you didn't take, that's embarrassing. Come on, let me know how you feel about that. Yeah. That's it. Oh, you didn't. Oh, see, I'm sorry. That video should have gone viral. Should have bought us an island. But and notice I say buy us an island. We're all in on this. Yeah, I did see a meme that said make buying 100 acres of land with 50 of your friends and like basically starting a community. Make that normal again, right? There's a guy leaving with a full mount in the backseat of his car, and it just looks hilarious. Eddie, yes. I saw what did the commissioner I see? I want to say it was a javelina, shoulder mount javelina. And if you don't know what a shoulder mount is, it is just what it is. Basically, the shoulders to the head, that's what you hit, and then this flat goes against the wall. And walking like this one. And I thought, that's just weird. And commissioner thought that was weird too. And I go, so I said, you know something, this is how to get through all of the crowds at the expo. You go and get yourself one of those smaller ones, whether it's a sheep or it's a javelina, whatever it is, and you hold it and you pet it and you talk to it. People will get out of your way. People will clear you. You will send in no line. And you can at least you just get through the entire expo quick as a couple hours, and then you're done. Yeah. Not mounting on the wall. I will tell you, dude. And I do agree with that, Lynn. There's a lot of people like that. Obviously you guys know that I'm into the eating of anything that I harvest. But when you see things like this, like you see a skull like this, that's what my walls look like. To me, it's just I love skulls in general. And so, like, even like the Dia de los Muertos skulls and all that, I love those skulls. I have some in the house. And so I have wall mounts in my house that are just skulls. And I just think they look cool. Not like, look what I have assassinated. No, it's just a really cool look. Even Queen Bee likes them. And that's kind of cool. Yeah. There's a woman. No. Shut the front door. Was it stuffed? Because I have boots made out of that. I have great boots made out of Komodo dragon. That is... yeah, I hated yesterday. There was no Dodger game. This Grizz says no mounts at all. Okay, no mounts at all. Same with Slavo. Yeah. But it's funny. So Slavo, his wife said, no mounts. We're not doing that kind of thing. You put them in your garage or your office or whatever. And then Princess Slava went out there full send and got the biggest Watusi in that. Like, it's a 6.5 foot rack on this thing, and it's in her bedroom. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Her emotional support animal. Don't even get with this. I would like to actually, something I'd like to train. Let me know, guys. I'd love that you guys are checking in on this kind of stuff. But what do you think about that, though? Would you go to somebody's house and they're like, no, I bought that mount. I bought that mount. What would you think of that person? That was my first question I need you guys to be answering. And then the second, I want to talk about Boone, because obviously Boone's going to need some training. He's a kick-ass dog. He really is. He did so good at the expo. And yeah, right. Exactly. And I think Eddie and Grizz will agree with me here that there was a lot of commotion. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of activity. There was other dogs. And this dude he's like a champ. He did great. Like, I would love to at least train him up in the ways of being an emotional support animal. I don't think I need an emotional support animal, but damn it, I think that Boone might be. He is cool in the gang. He just hangs out. He's like he's stoned. Yeah. Oh, Mrs. Eddie said the same thing. Wouldn't have. Oh, 1 second here. Right. I'll miss you out here. Mrs. Eddie said the same thing. Says we have enough at the cabin. That's awesome. Oh, right in the feels. Yeah, buying a mount is like the guy who shows up at Biker Week with his bike on a trailer. That's exactly it. That's exactly how I feel, too. As long as they don't claim they shot it, it's all good. Okay. No, I just still say, man, like, no. No, if you want an elk mount, go get one. Go get an elk. I don't have an elk mount. I've not shot a bull elk. Haven't shot a bull elk. Been unsuccessful thus far. So I don't have an elk mount. Because I'm not going to say that. Uh-oh. Here we go. And I told you, I said Queen Bee was into it. I said she was okay with it. She's okay with it. She says, like, when they're decorated, bedazzled style. Great. Yes. I actually told her she could. She actually thinks my bison skull is beautiful, and I would not let her touch Cliff the Ram. There's no way. But the other skulls she can play with. Yeah, do go for it. Be artistic. I think it's cool. I think it's nothing. I think I actually think it's kind of honoring of the animal, you know. What about those that don't shoot but love the mounts? Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's your thing, but you saw, come on, you saw the people at the expo that were going and grabbing that stuff. That I don't think that was their thing, you know, just having, you know, whatever. Or they might be getting a good deal and going and selling it because you sell mounts for a lot. Trophy mounts get sold, and a lot of that stuff too has been donated to the department. People that moved out of town or people that have passed on and you know inherited these kinds of things. A lot of those things are donated to the department just to make some money, and they were good. Yes, you would dazzle anything you want. This Grizz gave you permission there, dear. You can do whatever you want, but dazzle it away. See the scars on those ram antlers? No, I didn't. No. Because usually I go through in being connected with the department like Wildlife for Tomorrow is, and in being in this show for, you know, this is a billion years. What are we on? You're 12? Yeah. Usually I go in those things and I start talking to the unit managers that I know or the commissioners or whatever, and just start, you know, sparking up conversation. I usually get that I'm like, oh, I don't have any time. I gotta go. Yeah. Those mounts were like $50 to $100. Were they really? That's so cool. Man, that's cool. I appreciate you guys making the event. I really do. And I did see in Queen Bee, I don't know if you missed this, but I did see Eddie. I admired his shirt. I thought his shirt was great. Yeah. But I did. He was standing right in front of us. He was right there. Yeah. But we had fun. But anyway, I think about doing that. Yeah, they're totally affordable, huh? Yeah. But again, I was just thinking, like, I don't know if I could do that. You know, and like I said, I'm just a skull guy anyway. So this I wouldn't want, even I don't care who shot it. I don't want it looking at me on my wall. You close your eyes over there. Somebody put a towel over the mount. I don't want them watching us here. That's really cool. Perhaps the next event, Dan and I will make an appearance. Yeah, it's fun. You got one of the really cool things that Wildlife for Tomorrow did, which I thought was super, super cool, is we bought 200 kids. So 100, the first 100 each day between ages 10 and 17, we bought them a hunt and fish combo license. So if they went into the fish, you know, they catch their first fish and they get all excited. We're like, come on over here, scan this thing. We got you a year hunt and fish combo license. So that was pretty neat. I saw, what did I see? I saw a mom with two kids, probably two teenage sons, and they were all over. They're like, mom, come here. And I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Yeah. And yes, this Thursday night, this is what Becky, you're gonna have to look into that. Yeah. But I'm telling you, Eddie had the coolest shirt. Eddie did for sure have the coolest shirt. But all in all, a really good event, and I was very excited about the two brothers that be in Ozzy and Boone. I think we have. I don't know how we did it, because I had no faith. I had no faith in the pound puppy system. I had no faith in you go to the pound, you get you a dog. It's like, what? That dog's going to come with every kind of problem known to man. And I think we lucked out. I think we lucked out twice. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. And we got to get this anxiety issue. If you guys have any tips on that too, kennels and in separation anxiety for dogs, let me know. I don't know if you heard that, Rhonda, but Boone escaped his broke his brand new crate. Kennel, excuse me, and then decided to break some of my blinds and wreck a good portion of my couch. Yeah. Well, what else do you do? Yeah, you bought fur kids. That's what we did. We bought fur kids. See here, I just check his text messages either. Oh, here we go with this. I actually went to ask about the dogs. Was it a dog friendly event? I actually did ask about that. What was your hat? Did I see you too? I probably saw the both of you. Grizz, I would know, I think, if I was seeing you, because I've seen you. Yeah, what hat was it? And if it's a hat that I saw, I'm going to get really upset, because then, like, literally, I wasn't even ready to leave at that moment. I could have hung out with you guys for a little bit. Yeah. Dang it. I just remember, because, like I said, I caught it right away. I was like, that's referring to Eddie Van Halen. And I just thought that was just, well, no, it's actually referring to this Eddie. We saw me. Grizz wasn't with me yet. Okay, I got it. All right. Okay. But I do take note of people. I'm a people watcher. So that's why I caught your shirt, Eddie, is because I watch, I check everyone out. When I'm on the road too, I do the same thing. I'm always like seeing who's in the car, always doing all that. Yeah. You asked about the event being dog friendly, but then didn't let me know. I meant to ask about the dog friendly thing, and then I just forgot about asking until I got to the expo, and I was like, oh, there's dogs here. And then I forgot again. I was a bit busy. No, because life. I know, I hear you. Life happens when you're making other plans. So said my father all the damn time. Life happens when you're making other plans. That in, you always do what you always done. You always get what you always got. Pieces of wisdom that I will leave you with today. Tomorrow's Arizona Gives Day. If you are so inclined to look into wildlifefortomorrow.org. There's a cool dollar for dollar tax deal going on there, but talk to your CPA. I'm not an accountant. I just stream as one daily here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground. Is a holy see right there when I'm in my pitch. Alfred shows up in the last second. It's good to meet you there, buddy. It was good to meet you there. And Alfred showed up and had his dog Rocky, and holy mackerel. That is a beast. What a cool little beast of a dog. Oh my gosh. What am I guessing? 110? 110? Rocky away? I didn't even ask you. I was like, this thing is just a giant. It looked like it reminded me of, I don't even know what it reminded me of because I just thought that was a different dog. So anyway, but Alfred, anyway, hang out on Ion. We'll do that. Yes, he said, wait. Yeah. Yeah. 110 pounds. Yeah. $110. Easy. If he's an ounce, he's 110 pounds. All right, you guys, we'll do this again tomorrow. and I do want to talk about overlanding tomorrow. What overlanding is and how, okay, I think I might get down with this kind of stuff. This overlanding thing might be a thing. So we'll talk about it tomorrow right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground, state, nation, and world that we live in.